Ingmar Bergman is a filmmaker celebrated by many. To be honest, this is his first film that I watched, and I was extremely nervous, hoping to love the film. And I'm beyond happy to report to you that this film is a masterpiece. While Strawberries has an extremely simple plot, our protagonist is Isaac Borg, I might have pronounced that wrong, so don't kill me, who's an old and retired doctor, and the film is about the memories that he revisits. The film skips between dreams and reality, but with a purpose. It's to show the protagonist Isaac reflecting upon his youth, without him necessarily turning young. He stays old even in his dreams, showing how old age is essentially a part of him that can never leave. And in his dreams, the characters talk about how great Isaac is, and it got me wondering whether Isaac really was a great person or are the dreams twisted to feed his own self ego. It makes Isaac an unreliable narrator, and to me, that makes the film more interesting to watch. In one of the earlier scenes of the film, Isaac asks what kind of person he is to his daughter in law, Marianne, and she responds with quite harsh responses.
Vad har du emot mig egentligen?
Ska jag svara dig uppriktigt?
Jag frågar dig.
Du är en gammal egoist, farbror Isak. Du är fullkomligt hänsynslös. Du har aldrig lyssnat till någon annan än dig själv. Men du maskerar det bra bakom din gammelmans finess, din vänliga charm. Men du är en benhård egoist. Sen må du tal och skrift utmålas som den store människovännen. Men vi som har sett dig på nära håll, vi vet vem du är. Oss lurar du inte.
This makes us question our feelings towards him. We feel for him as well as think of him as a bad person. In a scene where they stop at a gas station, the person working there gives Isaac the gas for free because he's grateful for Isaac's kindness that he might have showed in the past. We don't really know what Isaac did that made him so kind, but it contrasts with what Marian had said about him earlier, which is why the scene cuts back to her during this scene, grounding Isaac in a sense, reminding him of the bad things he had apparently said earlier. Each and every character has a purpose to the main narrative. I was wondering the purpose of the youngsters in the film, but as the film progressed, I understood it. The three youngsters in the film contrast Isaac's age and show a life that he wishes to revisit. It's an age where he wished he could see himself. In a heartbreaking scene, his lover asks him to look at his reflection and to smile, to accept his current situation. The doomed marriage between Marianne and his son Evolved, I might have also pronounced that wrong, is important because it shows us how Isaac has affected his son, how Isaac's son has become just like him, cold and distant. It's about how we have to be careful when raising our kids. The ever arguing couple the main characters bump into are also vital because they show how the marriage between Marianne and Evolved could evolve into if not careful. Marianne feels that her relationship with her husband might become abusive and full of misunderstanding, which is why when she says,
Det kan hända att det här är höjden av sanning och så kallad utlevelse. Men vi har 3 barn i bilen. För deras skull kanske ni vill stiga ur.
we understand why she had asked them to leave the car earlier. Isaac's a great character because throughout the film, his worst fears are further challenged and explored by his dreams as well as his real life incidents. In his dreams, he sees his lover getting married to another man, which most likely happened, and in real life, he has to hear brutal statements that he apparently told Marianne that were extremely mean and rude. The camera work too here is amazing. The camera becomes a character, showing Isaac's thought process through a subjective lens, which is why we empathize with him and accept him despite his flaws. The use of shadow is used brilliantly because it visually showcases Isaac's conflicting mindset. In the dreams, the lighting has less shadows comparatively, adding to the unrealism of it. This is a film about an exploration of many themes: old age, loneliness, emotional detachment, and it doesn't fall under its own weight because these themes are interrelated. All of these themes intertwine with the plot and characters perfectly because Isaac has to face these mental challenges. I did not expect to love this movie so much, but these are the kinds of films that remind me of the power of cinema to emotionally resonate. And I cannot fathom the satisfaction of loving a Bergman film. I shall try and explore more of his films, most likely Persona, which I've heard is great. And this was a great start to his filmography. This film is actually available on YouTube for free with subtitles. I will link this in the description below, so make sure to give it a watch. Thank you for watching this video, and please comment about your thoughts on Wild Strawberries. And yeah, I guess have a good day.